Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches! RuPaul's Drag Race Season 3, Episode 9. First things first, shout out to our wine sponsor Wink, trywink.com/moviebitches. You get $20 off your first month of wine. Try it out, you know, it's like getting cold, you want like a nice bottle of Merlot to keep you warm at night, or a man.
Andrew comes with it, you know, whatever.
Oh boy, this episode.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Rupaul-A-Palooza.
So they all get back in the workroom after Ru has saved
Yes.
both Yara and Carmen.
Yes.
And they're sort of, Yara I think is like, well, why do you think Ru saved both of us or whatever? They're all kind of dishing. And Carmen gives a whole speech.
If I was anyone else in this competition, I might feel a little bit like, oh shit, like, Ru feels like we're too good to go.
Psyching herself up.
Sure.
And everyone was like, it was silly.
I mean, whatever. Hey, obviously Ru did think they were both too good to send home. So Ru comes in, and the mini challenge is super silly. It's musical chairs. Rusical chairs. Excuse me. It's Rusical chairs.
It's starting to sound like a Dr. Seuss book in here.
How come they haven't done that? Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, Dr. Seuss on the runway.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here for that.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that would be great.
Yara Sofia would slay.
Slay. It's musical chairs,
Yes.
and they all have to, whoever's left standing isn't out. They have to finish the lyric of the RuPaul song, of course.
Yes. And then they get to kick someone out, which
Yeah.
was like, I thought that Carmen was doing it
On
intentionally.
purpose. Yeah, I mean, you would.
Right, if you knew the lyrics.
If you knew the lyrics, you would do it on purpose because you have all the power.
Yeah.
And they're all in heels. Like, it was just, I was like, oh, this is going to get, like...
Dangerous.
But oh my gosh. And for the most part, everyone knows the lyrics. It was silly and stupid. Manila wins by not having to say any lyrics and just getting into the chair.
Yeah.
Well, so we find out it's Rupaulapalooza. Rupaulapalooza.
I said it earlier, and now
Rupaulapalooza.
No, Rupaulapalooza.
So it's Rupaulapalooza, and they're all gonna have to record a song.
Yes.
In different genres, and then perform said recording in front of a live audience.
Yes.
Very exciting. So Manila's prize for winning is she gets to pick her genre, and then she gets to pick who gets to pick their genre next.
Mm-hmm.
Just so happens that Raja's first and Shangela's last. Who knows what? I think Manila is just trying to play nice.
This, to me, was some Shangela bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want them to have the music they want.
I don't really read into those things. I think that some people might want to, stir up some drama.
I don't think it's nobody trying to stir up drama.
It was very obvious that she just picked everyone down the line in the order in which they were eliminated.
Yeah.
Now, did Carmen send you back out first? Yes, that's what happened, because she doesn't like you. But, like,
no, it made
whatever.
sense. It was like, oh, who did the best? It made sense. So Manila picks everyone down the line to go up and do it. And she picks disco. Raja gets punk, which made a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
And Alexis picks hip hop.
Yeah.
Yara gets pop.
Yep.
Carmen picks reggae over country, and Shangela gets country. We'll talk about it later. I was like, what? Reggae?
Right?
What are the other genres? Oh my god, how funny would it have been if somebody had if there had been like a Broadway
version
of the song. It would have been terrible.
What
I'm a superstar.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And it just would have been like a real Broadway.
Oh.
Superstar. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
Little Jesus Christ Superstar, it's great.
Jesus Christ. Superstar. That would have been good. Alexis Michelle would have been all about it.
All about it. I kind of would love that.
Sure.
Well, they all have the lyrics. They're all practicing in the room. And
oh
it was
my god, the cacophony.
It was like bad singing in a round. like row, row, row your boat.
I'm a superstar.
Playing broken dreams. I'm gonna love all the pieces together.
All of the people and
all of the
playground. And it was just like, oh boy, it was hard to
remember your name. Awful.
It was hard to listen to.
It's not the best song that they could have chosen for them to sing to, but whatever.
So Ru announces who the guest judges are going to be.
Right.
So she's like, it's gonna be Jodie Watley, and I was like, oh, so excited. Do you know, she was like fabulous. She sings that song, I'm looking for a new love. No? Anyway, she's fabulous.
Cool.
But it cuts to Shangela, and she's like, oh my God, I'm so excited because she's a real performer.
Jodie Watley is an amazing performer. So I'm excited that someone on that judges panel is gonna finally be looking at performance over look.
She'll be looking at my performance and not my look. And I was like, bitch. Jodie Watley was all about the look and the performance, but like,
Sure.
fuck you. What does that mean?
Well, also
get your look together.
Sure.
And then Carmen Electra is the
yeah.
other.
Oh my God.
It's the other guest judge.
Carmen Electra on Lithium.
Oh boy, she was just like drag queen. Like, she was just in a happy place.
Yes, very.
Was she the host of Singled Out after Jenny McCarthy left? I think she was.
Maybe.
Wow, I haven't thought about Singled Out in a while. You remember Singled Out?
Nope.
That MTV dating show? It was like the dating game, but it was like 90s updated.
Maybe, yeah.
And it was like real funny and shitty.
Yeah, I just had like a little bit of a blast from the past, that thing existed.
The logo was like a heart. It was like Singled Out.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Coming back to you?
Yes.
She says that her perfect mate will have a big nose, great armpits, and love her 3 dogs. They call that puppy love.
They're all sort of prepping their looks, deciding what they're gonna wear, whatever, and Manila, well, I mean, there's a lot of talk about Shangela's outfit, and Manila took the like words out of my head.
Shangela, she looks like Mystique's country realness.
I don't think the hat goes with the outfit. I know. Personally. But you're a queen yourself, so you choose.
And then Raja was kind of like, well, I mean, she's gotten away with having some pretty fucking shit looks before, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it worked this time.
Yep.
She's just like, look, this is absurd.
Yep.
But sure, whatever.
She's somehow got her way through it with fucked up outfits before, so you know what? We'll see what happens with her.
Raja
was
is
like,
officially over it. officially.
She's like, look, she's not gonna beat me. I can stop engaging with this.
Yep.
I'm still gonna win, whatever.
So like Ru comes in and talks to them or whatever. Like the big thing is Shangela's country outfit. She's like, well, I can't decide if I do like Daisy Duke, like
Jessica
typical
Simpson, she
like
keeps saying.
Yeah, Jessica Simpson or Carrie
I
Underwood
almost
concert.
said Country Underwood.
Sure.
Jessica Simpson, these boots
Right.
are made for walking
Yes.
kind of look.
Yeah.
And then there's Carrie Underwood concert.
This is what I'll say. So I looked up Carrie Underwood. I almost said Country Underwood again. Would that be a good drag name?
Country Underwood?
Not great, not great. Country Underwood, it's not great, it's not great. Anyway, I looked up Carrie Underwood, like, silver dress, and there was a look that, while not that, I mean, similar enough, but, like, it looked expensive and well-made.
Sure.
I wasn't like, oh, this isn't country at all. It just looked terrible.
Well, and that's what they said on the runway. I forget who it was. Maybe it was Carmen Electra. I doubt it. But it might have been, actually. Said something about, like, I get what your idea was, but, like, you did it all wrong.
And you look like a mess.
Exactly. So then Lucian Piani shows up.
Right, they go into the recording studio. They're like, Lucian Piani's gonna be your mentor. And I was like, oh, this is so sad. Oh, it's such a bummer that he went so crazy.
So crazy.
Because he's talented.
Yes, although I will say this.
I mean,
I think Todrick did a much better job with the
like
recordings.
training.
Yeah, like directing and producing
This
those
is what
girls.
I'll say. I think Caswell was better than all of them.
I agree too.
Caswell is a permanent judge. Yes, I'm here. I'm on board for all of it. Yes, I want it.
Wow.
I really like Caswell.
I do too.
But yeah, so Lucian's there. It's super awkward because this is us watching this is post Lucian meltdown.
Yeah.
So that happened.
Yep.
But we're going to talk about it like in this time and place.
Exactly.
Because that's how it happened.
That's just what it is.
So Shangela's up first. And she just won't stop talking over Lucian.
Oh my god.
But I would say...
But I'll do it, and then I'll take your feedback on it. I'd love to record one more time, and then that way I can get the timing down for the intro, so you guys may not have to do any editing, which would be nice.
And then maybe you won't even have to touch it up at all. You won't have to edit it at all. And then he's just like, "Eh." And then he actually had one of my favorite lines of the whole episode.
It seems like Shangela might benefit from being less confident.
Less confident.
That's right.
And he's just like,
Anything else that I can do to make it better? No is okay too.
And it's like, no, just like work with him. Like take his advice.
Yeah.
Shut up, listen, and work with him. You know, it's interesting because like on a professionalism level and like trying to get what you want, which is a good track, right?
Yeah.
She failed, and Yara Sofia really did well.
Oh,
She was just there working hard, trying to do it.
Look.
And I think then it's like, well, Lucian now appreciates her. He respects her. And he's like, well, she tried so hard. Let's make it as good as it, like let's really put the effort.
Like,
exactly.
I'm going to make this track really good. As good as I possibly
can. Oh, I only have 8 hours to go through all of these. Who am I going to spend more time on? Yara or Shangela? It's Yara.
And Alexis was uneventful. She was like feeling Lucian.
It's been a while since we haven't seen a hot, gorgeous guy. Bam!
She was like...
Oh my God, that's right. She's
she's
so
like a cat in heat. She's like, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen a man.
I know, I'm nervous.
I know. What will make you not nervous?
We cannot say that on TV.
And then Manila was fine. She was working it out. I thought she had one of the better voices.
Love you, you're a superstar. If you can run some auto-tune on that, that'd be great.
The big thing was it was beyond the voice.
Yeah.
In part, it was like the idea that you had to transform the song into the style. Exactly. Really sell that style. And those were the choices where it was like, you know, like that's where Shangela had trouble because it didn't sound country. You know, the tones that they put in, and maybe that's just Lucian fucking with her, or being like, well, this has to sound country.
I'll just add in
some twangy, like, you know, exactly, some bluegrass. Yeehaws, yeah, oh boy. But like, you know, other people, like Raja clearly had an idea of what she wanted.
Raja gets in there because she has such a deep voice anyway. And Lucian is like...
And make it a little more prettier in that girl punk way.
We are a superstar.
Can you try and make it sound more like girl punk? And then it cuts to him just like even deeper. The editing, again.
Right.
The editors were in full force this episode.
Oh boy. And in Untucked, we'll talk about it.
They were having a good time.
Oh yeah. They did end up bringing Raja up an octave, which was, I think, much needed, but it was funny.
Yeah.
Now that the time has come.
And Carmen was just acting like Carmen. She was sort of not present.
Yeah, she was kind of just checked out and like, yeah.
Do you think that you're performing right now? Well, I don't think. So it's like, is there a way that you can throw in some extra things in the beat? The beat is so like, dun, dun, dun.
When you're in like you have a half an hour to record this. Like, there's no like, I have to think about it and then maybe later I'll fix it. It's like, no, this is
the time to think about it was before.
It was before you got to the recording studio. So she's just kind of like goofing off and being kind of just not professional.
Right.
They're gonna love me whatever I do.
And then Yara cannot sing, but boy was she trying her hardest.
She was trying her
singing
hardest.
her heart out.
I wish that they had gone a little bit more Britney with it.
Gonna love you, you're a superstar.
It was more ballad.
Yeah.
Less like fun.
I wanted some like, give me some just real Britney Spears. Yeah, oh baby, like, oh, you know, something would have been fun. Yeah. I'm a superstar. Yeah.
What's that Britney song where the music video is her in the white turtleneck crop top on the beach and she's playing with a beach ball and then they're like looking through the periscope? I was trying to think of it the other day and then I couldn't figure it out because I was like on YouTube like Britney Spears music video beach, like it was just like I guess I could have tried harder. But
probably.
I ran out of steam.
Okay.
It was sort of shitty that they're like judging them and they're like, you can't sing. And I'm like, well, I mean, that's not really a prerequisite.
For a drag queen.
You know what I mean? And I just felt like it should have been more like, you really tried or you really sold it.
Right.
Rather, like Lucian particularly was like, well, you can't sing at all.
We should figure out the best way to make you sound good.
I'm doing my best.
And it's like, well, that's not really their fault.
Well, and I think
some people aren't born with a voice to sing,
and I think what they've done subsequently is like not make them sing a Ru song.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, now you have this, like, we'll give you this line or whatever that's just, like, spoken word.
Well, so then they all get back into the workroom and they have their MP3 players with their
gosh.
songs.
Yes.
And everyone's like, I love mine. Oh my God, I sound so good. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. And Carmen is like, oh no, mine sucks. And people keep being like, Carmen, I want to hear yours. And she's like, yeah, I just gotta memorize it. I just gotta, later, I'll show it to you later.
I want to hear yours.
Yeah. I need to learn mine.
Yeah, you could see the Carmen train wreck happening.
And then, once again, Manila is, I feel, genuinely trying to be nice to Shangela.
Right?
Do you rhinestone the trim?
Uh-huh.
That's cute. Do you need more rhinestones? I have some more.
Oh, you sure you don't want to put some more rhinestones on that? That was not her trying to help me. That was her trying to get into my head.
She's like, oh, these are some mind games that Manila is playing on me. I'm like, girl, I think she was just offering you some rhinestones.
Yeah. Calm the fuck down.
Take the rhinestones, not. Chill out. Manila, to me, was being so genuinely nice.
I thought so too, and it seemed like she was really trying to like bridge this gap and like,
maybe we
can we
don't
just
need
stop
to be
being so obnoxiously hateful toward it? Like, you know, it's just like, can we not have it be this like two-sided thing every week where it's us versus them and Shangela versus the world?
Yeah.
I'm like,
But that's where Shangela likes herself.
Exactly.
In the victim chair.
Yep. And I don't know, does Shangela come up with all of this stuff because that's what she's doing to these other girls?
Or does she think that's gonna get better, like, it'll make better TV if she's like, oh, trying to make drama out of every single little thing?
I don't know. I'm so over it. So quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with the runway and their performances and, oh God, some Untucked.
So, Ru comes down the runway. Once again, I liked parts of this, like, I was like, ooh, this like pleather leather skin tight dress with a cutout Chinese dragon dancing up it. But then where's this big fucking ruffle?
Thank you.
Like one sleeve.
If she had just torn that off, it would have been really fabulous.
Even just a tube dress.
Ooh, yeah, exactly.
And then, oh my God, what if she had like henna or some sort of painted dragon face or something?
Yes.
Some kind of like headpiece.
Like a dragon mane kind of like hair.
A dragon mane with, you know, like a fascinator that was like, I'm a dragon. So they have to come out and perform in their genre. I thought they were going to have to sing, at the very beginning of the episode, I thought they were going to have to sing live, like last season. But they just have to sing to their track in front of an audience.
Yes.
And Manila comes down first with her disco outfit, her Donna Summer golden winged disco outfit. It was very cute.
It was. I was feeling it. The judges complained about her like touching the audience too quickly.
That was weird. Oh, we forgot. Absolute Dick Bag is back.
Absolute brand czar. Baby, we gotta stop meeting like this.
Yes, honey, but in that dress, we're gonna meet a lot more often.
I saw him and I was like, he looks familiar. Oh, yeah. And once again, he just doesn't fucking get it.
Oh, no.
Oh, I love that. Absolute acai. Oh, my God.
I would probably have fired in the car on the way home from that interview.
And here I am with my own commercial for Absolute Vodka Berry. Acai. I love this drink.
Like, he says things, you're like, are you in, like, an alternate world? Bizarro
You know what
world?
show you're sponsoring, right?
Clearly they didn't, because they left. Which was the dumbest decision Absolute ever made.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, yes, Manila, I guess she went straight for the audience, like, I love you, or whatever. I don't know, it didn't seem to bother me. What did bother me was that her lip sync was bad.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
It was off. She was really cute and fun, and she had a lot of good dance moves.
Yeah.
And, like, she saved it, but the lip sync was not great.
Yeah, it was a little loose. So then next, Alexis Mateo. I thought this was fun.
I thought this was super fun. She comes out in the Missy Elliott, Lil' Kim. Remember when Lil' Kim was in She's All That?
No.
She's like the third popular friend. Like, so there's Gabrielle Union.
Yeah.
Then there's the girl from Popular with the really short hair that's all skinny and just wears crop tops the whole time.
Yep.
Then there's the other friend that has like barely any lines. It's Lil' Kim.
I love that movie.
It's great. So yeah, the outfit was a lot.
Yeah. But I got it.
But she was selling the shit out of this song.
Yes.
It wasn't real. It was very like Michelle says, it was like Miley Cyrus does hip hop. Miley Cyrus.
Hannah Montana.
Natalie Portman.
So the next up is Shangela. Comes out with this teeny tiny little cowboy hat that doesn't fit her head, and she's got this big bump it like wig. It was just so tiny. It was like, remember when Mystique was gonna put on that tiny pink cowboy hat?
Yeah.
And she was like holding it because it was like when they crown Miss America and they have to like desperately put pins in really fast because it's like teetering on their like slicked back hair. Anyway, it was silly bananas. And she's wearing a caftan that she belted.
That's generous. The fit and finish on this piece of fabric was horrible.
Piece of fabric. It's accurate. It just made me laugh.
It was abysmal. And so this episode is where I really started to feel like I was getting glass cocked.
Excited that we're making that a term.
Oh yeah.
And it makes sense.
It sounds like it would be exciting,
like
but it's not.
It's dangerous.
Yes, it is dangerous.
So you better watch out. That thirsty wig, man. I mean, it's just so evident, more so than maybe any other episode so far.
Yeah.
When you see them down the line, it's just like, there is a dud. Like, everyone's a grape and she's a raisin or something. Like, it's just like, what? I was definitely waiting for her nipple to pop out the entire time.
Yep.
The performance was fine. Like, it was, like, cute.
Oh, yeah. Well, she has good energy, and she has,
energy.
you know, the song wasn't great.
The song wasn't great.
Because she didn't have a clear concept.
Wouldn't it have been funny if she had come out with a guitar, right? And, like, pretended like she was playing the guitar. Yeah. Just some Taylor Swift realness,
exactly.
Right? And then, like, flip it around. Like, okay, I played 2 chords, turn it around, now I'm going to perform. Or some kind of, I don't know, idea.
I mean, maybe they didn't have a guitar.
Every office building has a freaking guitar lying around
somewhere. It's a set. So then next, Jada Sophia, looking just incredible.
Incredible.
I think this is the best body we've seen on this season.
Oh, absolutely. She looked so fucking amazing.
She came out in this Britney Spears, J-Lo, whatever.
A side look where it's, this cape with these shoulder pads. What? It's a bikini? Like, it was very Princess Leia gold bikini, just like pop star. Yes, eat it up, lick it up. Like, it was so good.
It was super red pop star.
Oh,
the song could have been more like yeah for me.
Well, it was an uphill battle because they gave her a ballad.
Right.
It was so slow.
Yes, it was.
But she really took her time. Like, someone else could have easily panicked with, like, I've got the slow song where there's no, like, I can't dance around and have a lot of energy and, like, distract from the thing. Like, it was bare, you know?
Yeah,
there was nowhere to hide.
Mm-mm.
And
That's
she
true.
really sold it. Her wig, though. Her wig looked like Jude Law and AI. It was very, like, painted, like, 50s man. It was weird. At this point, I was like, I'm officially very sick of this song. Like,
sure.
we'd heard it.
Because so many times. And it's just like the same chorus,
like,
too.
And at that moment, so basically Carmen comes on next, and I was like, I've had it with this song. Like, I'm good.
Now that the time has come.
Now that the time has come.
Now that the time has come. Now that the time has come.
You know what would have been more fun? Is if they had done the album. Like let's promote the album, and you pick a song from the album that you want to transform into your genre.
Eyes or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Carmen comes out next in this sort of like Lauryn Hill. She's got like a Rastafarian Fat Albert hat on. It was a good look.
Yes. It was like fashion reggae.
Yes.
She got the look part down, and the performance was absent.
She didn't know the words. And then she tries to compensate by bringing that guy up on stage, which was real awkward.
Really awkward. She, like, awkwardly twirls him.
She's like, oh, let's dance together. It was just real weird.
And then she just leaves him there.
She's like, oh, I gotta figure out something because I don't know the words to this. And I was like, but like, girl, you knew the song sucked and you don't know the words? It was a bummer.
Yeah, it was a big bummer because she really just let herself down.
Yeah.
Like, she brought this upon herself.
Oh, yes.
So then closing it all out, Raja just bringing the house down.
She just comes out like a cannonball.
Yep.
She looks like a member of the Devochkas. She's got this like little slutty schoolgirl thing going on, and she's jumping up and down. She's got her mic, you know, like she's doing Tyra's like Beyonce impersonation or whatever.
She has like her Doc Marten boots on. She just has the look down. She has the attitude down. This song, like she knew exactly what to do.
Raja really knows how and when to let go.
Yeah.
And just be like, oh, you need me to do something fabulous? Okay, great. I'm gonna do
Well, like we said, the only time that she really missed it was when she thought that they wanted her to be serious.
Right. This, for me, she was like head and shoulders above the rest.
Absolutely.
Like the closest was Alexis just because she had a really fun, high energy performance, but like I thought the genre was off.
A little bit.
This was just like, I wouldn't have changed a thing.
Yeah.
It was so funny. So then Jodie Watley is critiquing Shangela, and she immediately is like...
To me, it was a little more pop than country. I would have liked to have seen something just a little bit more unexpected.
Jodie Watley is an amazing performer, so I'm excited that someone on that judges panel is gonna finally be looking at performance over look.
And then Michelle is like, I'm having Mystique flashbacks. Like, this is not... There's a way to do country without doing denim, gingham, cowboy hat.
Totally.
But also, this wasn't country.
No.
I would have liked to have seen a little more country stuff in there.
You know, I feel that it's important that we are open-minded with regard to country. And I know you guys are definitely open-minded to that, and so I appreciate all your comments back.
She could have easily done some Taylor Swift realness and like kind of given me that, and like, you know, earlier Taylor Swift.
Right.
Not new Taylor. You probably don't even know about this.
Who's new Taylor?
Taylor Swift came out with a new album.
Sure.
Or a new single or whatever. And, oh, you didn't see? Oh my God, it's so stupid. And so she posted it, it's like, New Taylor, and it's like, Look What You Made Me Do, I think is the name of the song. I refuse to listen to it. Although I did hear it on the radio and I turned it off because it was awful. But my favorite is that there were all of these memes where she, like, in this video or photo shoot or something, she's like standing basically just fully ripping off of Beyonce and like the dancers in the Beyonce video. And then all of these people that have like, so the one I retweeted was, when he fucked me good, I take him to Panera.
So then Absolute Dickbag is like...
If I pick her up, we're going to an interview, and I see those, I'm like, what? You gotta cover those up.
Because it wasn't an interview outfit, it was a performance outfit. Are you insane?
Are
like, you on crack?
I seriously
What's
was just
going
like,
on?
What the fuck are you talking about? First of all, you're not taking her anywhere because this was the challenge and the performance and it happened already. So what crack are you on?
It reminded me of that Patton Oswalt joke where he's like talking about when you get notes on your screenplay.
We have some notes. On page 2, she's eating peanuts, but then later she's wearing a hat. Does that make sense? You're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So then Michelle is talking about the latex breastplates.
A big trend in Queens these days are those latex boobs.
Oh, I don't like the way they look. Those aren't breasts. These are breasts.
Oh, girl.
These are breasts.
These are real boobs! And I was like, so you just weren't wearing a bra today to work? Okay.
I feel like this was just, she was like, oh my God, we need to have this moment. It was so
also,
absurd.
Those aren't real boobs.
Well, right.
So, and then Carmen Electra is basically like, I want to fuck Raja.
I wouldn't mind if she, well, I guess she wouldn't need to strap it on.
No. She's like, can we figure out how that's gonna work? Because that's what I would like. Well, so then Raja wins, duh. And they cut to her confessional and she's just like,
I deserve to win.
Yeah, she did.
And it's like, that's accurate.
Yeah, correct.
And Carmen and Shangela, thank God, are in the bottom. I was like, if she is not in the bottom, I am going to lose my mind. So then they lip sync to Believe by Cher. And I was all excited because I fucking love this song.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like,
It was like Aunt Carmen really let me down.
Carmen was real low energy.
Yeah.
I think she just gave, I don't know.
I think she was just over it. I think she just gave up.
And she wasn't feeling the song.
How do you not feel it? It's Cher.
I
I live to this song.
I love this song.
Yes, I believe in life after love.
Remember in the music video she had those like little like LED lights like in her hair?
No.
You don't remember?
No.
They were like, you know that thing that you put on your head, like the wiry, spidery thing that you like, massage your head?
Yes.
It looked like that, but they were like day glow, you know.
Sure.
Anyway, I was very excited. Then it was like Carmen was real low energy.
Yeah.
And Shangela
was doing pretty good.
Clearly doing better.
Yes.
But I just wasn't like feeling this. Like I kept the whole time I was like, oh, Delta would have fucking killed this song.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
it would have been like, yes, take me to church.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was just like, Shangela was good.
Yeah. Then she had a pretty fabulous death drop. It was like, oh fuck, did she just pop her knee out like Eureka? Michelle was living my life this episode. I just feel like everything she thought I was feeling, or vice versa, whatever.
Right.
And then you could see her when Carmen gets sent home.
I mean, there was like a long lingering zoom on Michelle's just like sad crying face, like my Jersey girl is gone.
Yep.
It was like, oh.
Well, I think also because I don't think Michelle likes Shangela, at least in this season, whatever. She just doesn't, she is reading Shangela for all of these look issues, and Rue is looking past them all. And I think Michelle has had it at this point. So this week on Untucked, oh god, well, so they start off and it's just like exclusive footage that you already watched 5 minutes ago in the episode. Rue's like, so the dreaded question, it's like, no, you already asked them that last week, Rue.
All the Heathers pick Shangela to go home, and all the Boogers pick Carmen to go home.
Sure.
So they've all, picked each other, and then they come in to the Interior Illusions Lounge, and it's just awkward silence for a very long time.
Very long
but oh boy, were there straws and ice mic'd.
Oh my god, this was giving me so many drag queens drinking out of straws gifts. It was just like
so much.
And here's one, and here's one.
I mean, it was just really, really aggressive,
so
and I laughed a lot.
Me too.
The more we watch, the more I realize that Manila is really just like trying to be the peacemaker. Like I feel like Manila is a genuinely nice person.
I agree.
Who just wants to like.
Who knew it would be so hard to lip sync my own goddamn song? Okay, work.
Party.
Well, and I think the big difference is now that Delta is gone, because Delta and Raja would feed off each other against Shangela, right? Who then would rope in anyone that she could to try and battle them.
Right.
And now that Delta is gone, Raja's just kind of like, fuck this, I can't even anymore.
Right.
And so Manila's like, let's just try and be nice.
And so then Shangela's just throwing another fit about everyone picking her to go home and how her look shouldn't matter.
The judges just didn't read country off me. And I tried to country it up with the hat and the buckle, and, but there's only so much you can do.
I feel like Rue is doing Shangela a disservice by
not
letting
calling her
coast.
Yeah.
Because I think in this episode, earlier in the workroom, she's talking to Raja and she says something about other people's opinions or whatever, and she's like, other people's opinions don't matter.
Right.
They, who cares? That's their business. And I really want her to give Shangela that pep talk.
What other people think of you is none of your business.
Yeah.
No, that's them.
You can tell everyone,
over it.
Heathers or Boogers, are like, can we just not this week?
Yeah.
Like, is that cool? So Alexis is trying to be like, I can't believe they called me strip hop.
I don't think a hooker looks like me. And if they look, they're fierce.
She's like, if a stripper was wearing this, she'd be a fucking fierce stripper. Like, she was just like, whatever, asshole. Like, she was like, I think it's fierce, so fuck you. And she's like in the middle of a sentence and Shangela cuts her off.
Hell yeah, honey. I don't know. But I was shocked to hear, Carmen, I gotta be honest, you to say that I hadn't had any growth in this competition.
She's not even listening to Alexis' conversation.
Right.
She's just like, anyway, let's keep talking about me and how I'm mad that you guys all picked me to go home. And
back into my victimhood and my...
I've watched you last season.
And girl, you gonna say that my face hadn't grown from last season to this season?
You didn't let me finish my sentence.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
I'm comfortable. I don't want to fight with you either.
I just don't understand. I mean, here we are, right? 7 episodes ago, Shangela's coming for Mimi, I'm first, torn fishnets. And now in episode 9,
Oh, yeah.
this bitch is gonna walk out there with strings coming off the top of her roughly cut, unevenly cut. Like, what the fuck is that?
Your dress look.
I tried to fold it and tuck and tape. There's not much I can do.
It's just Shangela. It's just Shangela being Shangela.
Just being Shangela. She's just keeping it real.
Just Blaze being Blaze, man.
Just Blaze being Blaze.
So,
Oh, right.
Carmen is basically just as delusional as Shangela.
Oh, yes, but
And-
less annoying about it.
Absolutely. But I did appreciate that Raja then basically just calls them both out as like, well, this is why you both don't deserve to win and you're both gonna go home.
You're obviously here because you've got a great amount of talent, and it may not necessarily be the look. And maybe vice versa for her. You know, she's got tons of look, and maybe she's not the same personality as you, but everybody's got their differences.
We all bring something different to the table.
Discuss.
Yeah.
Like, she's just like laying it out on the table. Because Carmen says, I haven't had one negative critique this whole.
And then the editors are like, really?
Your outfit today is poorly conceived.
Stop relying on that body. Hair and the makeup fell kind of flat for me yesterday.
You're standing there like you could really give two shits.
Carmen is like, this really talking about how it's really hard to be pretty.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know, it's easy for me to be pretty, but I still have to work at it. I still have to moisturize my face and shave my ass cheeks. And then it cuts to Shangela like,
It's not easy for me. I still have to shave my ass cheeks. I still have to go through the whole process of staying away from razor bumps, taking care of my skin. There's a lot of work that goes into it.
oh no. I didn't want to know that. Alexis basically says, Carmen, you're coasting. Like, you're coasting on pretty.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah.
To a lot of degrees.
I think particularly in this episode.
Yes. And Carmen is just like...
You can learn how to sing, you can learn how to dance, you can learn how to fucking cartwheel. But you can't learn how to be pretty. You can't
I don't think you're that pretty.
I don't even think you're that pretty. Bitch! Like, she's like, fuck you, I'm pretty too.
Basically.
So then all the boogers go into the gold bar to complain more about Carmen.
You are not gonna tell that girl that she is not J-Lo reincarnate times 20. And she had the nerve to tell those judges, I'm hearing you, I'm listening.
I just don't know why she cares. I don't know why it's her business. Why does she need to tell everybody? Why does she need to make everyone agree with her?
Right.
It's like, shh. But I did love that she's reading her for being bored on the runway, and then the shady editors cut. There's some song about a yellow bird or something.
It was like this. Lost.
Hey guys.
La la, I'm pretty, la la. And I was like, yes. I approve of this. It was very silly.
It was very silly.
No, but she's still pretty.
Shangela just won't let this silicone versus natural thing go.
Until somebody comes to me with the autopsy report that says that there is 0% silicone, then shall I believe it.
Till I see the coroner's report on her body, I'm like, why?
What is
Who
your
cares?
right?
Like, who the fuck cares? And then I mean, I feel like we haven't read Alexis enough for how fucking assholey she is.
The only thing that Carmen that got natural is that wish nose. That's all.
I mean, Shangela like stirs it all up, but
Yeah.
Alexis is right there.
can certainly be very mean.
Yeah, she is right there being like, burr, 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 burr. So they're in the gold bar and they're all talking or whatever, and I love that Yara was like keeping it real for real though.
Tonight, you could look much better than that.
More country. I know.
More country. No, I'm not saying that country. For example, your dress look.
No. Your look
I
is
understand that.
bad.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about the theme.
She's like, you look awful.
All day long, I loved it.
Yeah.
I have to be sincere, you know what
Yeah, oh no, I hear you 100%. It's the same way I could say like, you could have put some titties in that bra and not let it fold in the front.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Ah! China is trying to read me. What the hell is happening to you?
I really want Yara to be like, fuck you, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go be a Heather.
Yes!
Because you know they'd be like, yes, we love you, Yara, come join us. I just love that the whole episode, Alexis is really, like, she's not really participating, but she's still in, you can tell she's in her head about like, they really didn't think this was hip hop. Like she really keeps trying to get validated by people, and everyone just keeps being like, whatever, she's like, shut up, we don't care. And so once again, she's like, I mean, I really think that this is hip hop.
And my costume looks like a hip hop costume. It doesn't look like a hooker.
flag. She just really needed someone to be like, it's okay, girl, we got it.
Yeah.
You were kind of hip-hoppy. It's okay. Well, so the last thing that they talk about...
The way that she picked the order was all just based on the way we were standing in the line. Do you guys agree, or do you think it was part of her strategy, or that she planned that?
So Shangela basically is like talking about the order, right, of who picked what, and we get to see unseen footage of her manipulating Carmen. And I was like, you know what? This is the only instance where I think Shangela actually achieved her mission of like manipulation and all these apparent mind games that are going on.
I know that I'm gonna be chosen last. And I know these girls are gonna try to give me what they think is the worst genre on the table. So I start whispering to Carmen, who's standing next to me, can I have that heel on the reggae? I love reggae music.
Shangela and Carmen standing next to each other, they wheel out the CDs. Shangela's like, oh boy, do I love reggae. Oh, look at that shoe on the cover. Oh, I want to get reggae. I think that would be really fun. And you're like, oh girl, Carmen, don't take that bait. Don't do it, girl. Don't take, oh no, oh no, Carmen. Oh, Carmen, oh no.
I really like reggae, so I'm gonna go with reggae.
Okay. I played that very well.
And I mean, who's to say? Maybe Carmen really did prefer reggae to country. I don't really see Carmen as a country.
But I feel like country's easier. It's easier than reggae.
Yeah.
Maybe she just had that fat Albert Rastafarian hat and was like, girl, this is gonna work out.
I mean, she clearly had a look. I don't know. She thought about it for a while.
Maybe if she'd gotten pop.
I feel like she probably could have turned out pop. Maybe though, because if she was still so lackluster in her performance, then it would have been boring.
Particularly
with that ballad.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know, but that was some shady shit.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Hairgate's coming up.
Oh boy.
When they have to make their outfits.
Out of hair.
Oh boy.
Well, we'll see you next Thursday.
Anyway. Send stuff to our P.O. box.
Yes.
Send us fan art. I love it. And keep tuning in every week. We're having such a fun time.
Yeah, we'll see you next Thursday or Wednesday if you're a Patreon subscriber.
That might have been unclear and inaudible.
It might have been. Oh, what up?